folks, and welcome back to a new season of the Week in 7 Questions, edition 2021. Out with the old, in with the new, and welcome to Christian Kremer, Deputy Secretary General of the EPP. Christian, what were your first thoughts when you saw the storming of the US Capitol on January 6th?
The pictures were shocking and a disgrace. But honestly, what happened on January 6 in Washington was not completely unexpected. It is the result of a president sowing divisions for 4 years and undermining trust in elections and democracy in the US. It shows us how rapidly populism can destroy democracy and a harmonious society.
And now, what can we do to mend transatlantic ties?
I'm hopeful that we can reinvigorate the transatlantic relations with the new Biden administration. We need a strong cooperation with the US to defend democracy and the rule of law globally, but also to work together on issues like climate change and free and fair trade. But the EU also needs to become stronger in the area of foreign and security policy.
On to COVID. Will 2021 bring us some much needed light at the end of the tunnel?
Well, we are all craving for a return to normality, but unfortunately, the pandemic will remain with us for a large part of this year. For the moment, it is important to keep infection numbers low so that we prevent the more infectious UK variant from spreading. And by summer, the vaccination will hopefully allow us a gradual return to normal life.
Although it's preliminary, what will be some of the lessons learned for the European Union?
Europe hasn't faced such a pandemic since the Spanish flu in 1918-1919. And as a consequence, nobody was prepared for this. But we have learned our lessons. It was good that the EU negotiated the purchase of vaccines for all member states. We have decided unprecedented support packages for the EU's economies. So overall, we have managed to deliver.
And how can we rebuild our economies now?
The economic downturn caused by lockdowns is causing enormous havoc to our economies. We have organized support to keep businesses afloat, but we must also grasp the chance to invest more in the digital transformation and a greener economy. What had to be done anyways is now happening much faster.
And now that the German presidency of the Council of the European Union is over, what are your thoughts on how it went down?
Despite the difficult circumstances of the pandemic, I think that the German presidency delivered extraordinary results, albeit in the last minute. But of course, that's a feature of the European Union. A decision on the recovery fund, including a solution on the disputed rule of law mechanism, as well as an agreement with the United Kingdom, were the most important ones. I think Chancellor Merkel showed again her negotiation skills on European level.
And Christian, except for Bitterballen, what can we expect from the EPP Congress taking place in the Netherlands later this year?
In this Congress, the EPP will discuss and decide on a new values document covering 3 areas: our vision of a post-pandemic Europe, our view on key issues such as climate change, migration, and Europe's role in the world, and a redefinition of our values in the face of populism and increasingly individualistic societies. We will show that the EPP remains the large force of the center-right also in the future. We want to be the ones that solve the problems at hand. And we want to unite and not sow division.
Thank you, Christian. Dankeschön, and thank you all for watching. See you again next week with another edition of the Week in 7 Questions.